What is up, guys? Welcome back to the back nine of Discraft's Cascade Challenge. We are out here in Shelton, Washington. Beautiful place, in the woods again.
Yeah.
Breaking down this new course that's on tour. So in this back nine, there are the new holes as well as a couple of really interesting holes. So I'm happy to break this down, and you'll get the prized possession,
Ooh.
the Gooseman's Hold Your Bag picks.
Pudges hold my bag picks, let's be honest. This back nine, I think, is probably the more difficult of the two nines, I would say. It seems like.
I think so,
some
but
pedal gaps, some good length. It's like all woods, whereas the front nine had some open.
Right. It's gonna be tougher for us, I would say.
I have heard that this is trying to be like the new W.R. Jackson, which I think it has a little bit ways to go before that, but it does have the woods for it.
It has potential.
So it has the potential to be that, which I think that's one of the best courses on the planet.
Yeah,
so.
let's get in that direction. All right, let's get right into it. Hole 10, 285 feet. This is one of the most unique holes that I've seen, and it's a great course for it.
Yeah.
This is an island hole in the woods.
Woo.
Okay, I'm not sure if I've seen this on any other course, and I think it's a really good addition to this course specifically. So the play here is probably like a late drifting backhand putter or a nice straight forehand. There is a log that's about 60 feet short, so you do have to have the height control just right. But the outside perimeter is maybe 1.5 feet tall, so if you do get it on the ground, it'll stay in bounds.
I do like the bricks. It looks nice.
Yep. It does bring a little bit of flukiness in, where if you hit a tree, sometimes you'll stay safe, sometimes you won't. But if you throw a pure shot, which you should be able to do with how big this gap is, it's pretty standard.
I think that's kind of the point of the island too, though, is like with it being in woods like this and with this gap being so fair, it's like if you do hit the tree, it's like, is it even fluky? It's like you hit a tree on the shot. You really shouldn't do that.
The only fluky part about it is some people stay safe, I would say. All right, I'm going to try the forehand. We've got a little bit of crosswind, so I think it'll keep it straight. Ooh,
oh no! But what?
Stay safe.
He stayed safe.
Yep.
See, I hate that. Now I think this hole sucks.
That's fair. I did hit the tree that's on the island, so there's a chance to stay safe on that. Also, score update. We're playing score round.
You would want to update the score.
I'm 1 down. Ezra is 1 over.
Yeah,
so
shreddles.
Needs to get the birdie here.
That would be huge. I'm gonna go with my Missy Allen, big money Missy, 3-time Pro Tour champion. Champion?
Yep.
Challenger SS. Which is kind of stable, so I can put a little tone on it and have it kind of flex through the gap. Hopefully, perfectly.
Great shape. Is it high enough? He gets just over the log.
It is.
That's a great shot right there.
Let's go. I've got one more thing I want to throw though quick, because I lost one of my Buffalo zones at OTB, and these guys right here are Flexline discs hit me up, and they're like maybe an hour away from this course. So I was able to pick up a new one, which is pretty sweet. Got pink. You can get these at teamdiscraft.com too, or maybe OTB, but see if it works on this hole.
Ooh, got the turn on it.
Oh, too much actually.
Too much. OB, right?
Yeah, it's the second one though. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
I want to shout the homies out. You know, hook me up. That is nuts. That stayed safe.
Let's go. The basket is placed right next to the out of bounds over there, so it's really tough to run this putt.
I think you should.
On top of that, the drop zone is a ways back.
Wow.
It's like a 55, 60 footer as well.
Wow.
Pretty solid for this kind of shot.
I like it.
And right at the OB. So overall, really solid island hole. We'll play it nice and safe.
Coward. I like it though. I mean, yeah, you hit those trees or you go OB and then you try to run the putt. You get penalized if you miss it, like really bad because you go OB.
He
is
safe.
This whole time I thought I was OB.
There's a lot more
When
room
you got
over
the
there
best
than I thought.
discs in the bag.
Got a couple tap-ins here. So Ezra did manage to get one back. Heading into
So huge for me right now.
11.
We've got a chance. 8 holes left. Guys, this hole is crazy. This hole's an absolute beast. 679 feet, par 4, tiny gap, super long, straight fairway the whole way. They bumped this one back a lot. I think last year they played that tee box up there, which adding about 100 feet to this hole, man, it makes it tough. I'm gonna be going Onyx up this right side, hopefully hit the gap, and then have something in, it plays so long too. I feel like it's tough to even get a birdie, so. Basically have to hit the gap, hopefully not lose a disc if you do hit a tree, and then just keep advancing.
That looks great. Very nice.
Whew, 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 whew.
Pretty ideal.
chance for birdie if I get a good upshot.
And I'm going to be playing the same shot. The one issue I have with this hole from last year is that there's no longer any options. Last year from that shorter pad, you could play a roller, you could play a flex, you could play the straight shot up the middle, you could play a forehand. So you had a lot of different things you could do here.
Right.
And from back here, like the whole left gap, not an option.
Yep.
You have to hit the right gap and you have to fade left. So basically the backhand straight shots.
If that tree came down, then there'll be an option up the left side.
That's not bad. You could throw a flex through there, then the roller might be more in play.
Yep. I would like that left side to be a gap, because if you could get a flex shot through there, then you could get some more distance to make the hole a little bit more playable.
Bite off a little extra, right. Give you a few more, yeah.
I'm interested to see what I have for my tee shot, because that is kind of what you're looking for.
I think that's the ideal play. Let's see if I can repeat that. Oh, interesting. There is only one Mando on this hole, and I did manage to kick right. I think I might have the open hyzer from there.
That'd be super good
kind
for me.
of crazy.
Sweet. It's really cool.
Wow.
I love that. You push all the way to the field. What if that is a play? Just a spike forehand up through this gap, straight right past the Mando into the field?
I think it's a play if you kick that far right, though.
Yeah.
We'll see how far. It might be there.
This is nuts that this is his spot. He gets through all this stuff.
Wow.
Right out into the open. This is a nice fairway out here.
This is crazy. Definitely don't think this is the way this hole's supposed to be played, but we're playing a scored round. I'll take it. I don't even know how far to go. I'm just going to throw
the course designers and maintenance guys are just like, they're punching air right now.
Yeah. Like, just get distance and then a fade a little bit in. I don't even know. I don't know.
Hopefully we can find that.
Getting all my distance on that second shot, it's crazy. All right, you can't throw the tee shot any better. Let's see if you can get up and down. 310 is my guess.
I'm gonna guess 290. 285. 295.
Okay.
From right here though. So
yeah.
These blue stakes, kind of nice. They got these stakes in the woods here.
Ah, yeah.
300-foot stake, probably
150
200 and 100.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing.
Another one up there?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's try SS again. Just straight shot here. Fade off that, please.
Ooh, it did.
Oh, we got a really nice little kiss off that.
Got a putt.
Found it. We like that.
Yep. Definitely need to go another 200 feet. But I mean, I've never practiced that shot before.
Yeah, you'll know for next time, dude.
Yeah. I'll know for next time. Oh, I don't know what to do from here. Yeah. That shot was not going to go well.
All right, putt. Oh, I had the line.
Ooh, that added up fast. I honestly think it's a pretty easy par save. If I'd known where the basket was, thrown a little further to get to here.
Yep.
But that's the way it goes. These are the important ones.
Foot fault. I saw that.
Yep.
Putt.
That's feeling good at least. The big man will show you how it's actually supposed to be done. Very solid birdie.
Wow, I'm happy with the bowling on this hole.
For sure.
This has got to be one of the more difficult holes on the course.
Definitely.
It's tough, but I kind of like it. I think there's going to be good scoring separation. You'll have a few people get birdies. A lot of people are going to take pars, but a lot of people can take bogeys. Obviously some doubles. Like it'll be
good scoring separation for sure.
It's a good one.
I think with that you're one down and I'm one over, so we kind of flip-flop since the back.
All right, here we go.
All right, the moment y'all have been waiting for. We are gonna do my hold my bag picks for this week. I went a little bit off the beaten path for this one, so I'm hoping they come in clutch. Tier 1, I went away from Gannon Burr.
Wow.
And, I know Ezra will never do that again because he's gotten in too much trouble. But going Nicholas Antela.
Yeah, that's a good.
The Finnish phenom won the tournament last year, shooting an 1100 rated round, so got to go with him. Perfect course for his game. Tier 2, I'm going with Ezra Robinson. Okay, off the tee, super solid player. He has been shredding this year, and I think that on this course, he's going to do a really good job of just like hitting all the lines. And yeah, he's due. He got bumped down to that second tier, and I'm like, oh, I got to pick him up. Tier 3, going with the guy that makes his putts. Only person better than Ezra this year, Andrew Marweed. Guy's been shredding lately. good course for him. Just got to hit your lines. A lot of forehands, these little chip forehands.
He's a woods guy.
And you just need to make your putts. We're out of the wind too. And
Right.
he is nasty putting, especially out of the wind. From circle 2, I should say. He's always
Been
always
a really good pick
circle 1.
lately.
Yep. Tier 4, went with him as well, Casey White.
Okay.
I think that's a really, really solid pick in the woods. The guy's clutch and hits his lines. Doesn't throw crazy far, but good on courses like this. Last pick, I went with him as well.
Did you?
Captain, my captain.
I'm so happy that I made good picks this week then.
Paul
That's all it means for me.
Ulabari.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, Ulabari. There we go. So, please
Sick.
come in clutch for me, guys. We've been shredding this year, and let's keep it going.
Aaron has dominated the pro scene for the picks. He's won 2 or 3 of the weeks. He
Yeah, I
got
think
second
I'm
the other one or something.
First, second, first so far.
Yeah.
So.
He's made some good picks. What's exciting too, you got to talk about the pro tier.
Oh, right.
Cash prizes.
This is the first week that
Yeah.
we're going into the pro.
Yeah.
$3,000 prize purse, $1,000 to the winner.
Yep.
Top 10% get paid. It's only $10 to play. So if you think you have what it takes, make sure to sign up with that. On top of that, this is an opportunity for Ezra and I to actually, I don't know, it's lucrative for us. So if you guys do use our code, it helps us out a ton. If you're going to sign up anyway, just click on our link instead.
Yep.
It takes less time actually because you're already here at the video.
Right.
And then we get a little bit of benefit from you guys signing up via us. So make sure to check that out and good luck this week. It should be fun seeing how people shape up now that there's a little cash on the line.
Dude, some people are going to make a lot of money off this.
I think so.
It's going to be fun.
Let's get back into it. Hole 12, the first new hole on the course. 1,109 feet straight through the woods.
Woo!
Par 5. This one is a beast. I'm thinking it's going to be similar to like the big hole at New London.
Hole 12. Oh, okay,
Hole
yeah.
12.
Hole 12 at
Northwoods.
Northwoods, yeah.
So off the tee, I think you're going to be doing a backhand flex. Second shot, they said we could play over the top of the bushes or through the main gap. So
Yeah.
there's 2 options there. It snakes back to the right and then back to the left. And the basket is just kind of in the secluded spot. So just trying to hit the fairways. Make sure to stay clean, get your distance.
So
Now that I said all of that stuff, I'm just going to rip a nuke and see what happens.
Nukes in the woods, baby.
I'm going to stroke back. What better way to tie things up than rip a nuke in the woods?
Jeez.
Oh, it's just early. Man, I like the shot. I just got to push it
Wow.
a touch further.
Right.
Tough kick.
I'm gonna also rip a nuke in the woods. Dude, I feel like the distance is imperative.
Yeah, I think
Like
you're
I threw
going
it, we
distance
played
off the
around
tee.
last night and we thought it was gonna rain, so we didn't film. And I threw a passion, and I threw it great, and it just wasn't quite enough to get to the next.
Yeah,
like
for
the next fairway.
The quality shot you threw, it didn't net you much. That one pushed a little further. A little too turned. Should be good though.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that'll play.
It definitely needs to be a little bit more of a flex shot, so maybe a little more stable
Yeah,
to have
I'm
it
gonna
fight
try
out.
it one more.
It's also scary though, because I want to make sure it does tone. I don't want to just go straight.
You don't want to go straight, right? Go straight like that. Through everything. Oh, it's perfect.
Almost.
Did it hit the last one?
I did.
Dang it. Dang it. All right. Not ideal, but if I can get to where an ideal drive lands,
Right.
then I'm only back 1 stroke.
Nice. Really nice.
That looked
Wow. Okay. Great scramble.
great. Take that.
Well, not ideal. That's what I was looking for.
He just got around the corner. So these are the curved trees you can see off the tee. Just got past those and then caught this corner, I think.
Gotta
So,
really hug that left side.
there is a super small gap that is out of sight that you got to hit to get somewhere. But it's farther than I am, so maybe he can chip a little farther than I did.
Forehand tone over passion.
Passion? Wow. This guy's brave. Kicked left.
Dude.
Could be good. One thing they said is if you can get your drive to here, you can throw over these bushes and maybe cut off this corner. So
Oh. Yeah.
it'll be interesting seeing if anybody gets their drive there and where that gets them.
Right.
Maybe rip one. That's a lost disc waiting to happen. So the fairway kind of shapes where you go off to the right and then go through this gap. I'm just going to send one over the top of this tree here
Yeah.
and try to find the fairway a little bit later on. Just see where it ends up.
Oh. All right.
Now I'm off the fairway to the right, but faded back left.
Might
I
be
think I
good.
might have gotten back to the fairway.
I kind of like the line. I mean, it seems pretty fair actually.
Yeah, I obviously threw a little low, but reasonable for sure. Okay, I can see the stakes that mean the distances, so I'm gonna try to get to somewhere between the 1 and 200 foot stake. Don't think it's possible to birdie from here, but par, if I can get down there and stay in the center, should be all right. Yeah.
Tone. Ooh.
Such an awkward run up. Dang. Struggled with that. It's gonna be a tough par save from there, but I think still doable.
Yeah. It is cool where it's kind of like in a forest though.
Right.
If you just look like, I'm just like looking at the background here, it's like, man.
It's very hard to repeat anything though. I think this is gonna be scramble golf.
A lot of scramble
For
shots.
sure.
Oh yes. It wouldn't be that bad if I didn't have this one bush right in my way. That's just complete jail.
That's tough. I've got something over here. It's still not like great, but maybe possible. This is my third shot and I haven't gotten past, haven't even gotten anywhere near the shot I threw over the top. Chip out, am I in danger here?
No. I'm gonna go out this way. Go!
Hey, got to the fairway. That's a good shot.
Somewhat manageable. I mean, this little thing kind of sucks, but.
Without this thing, I think I could do it. We're 400 feet away here. Golly. Nope.
Oh, it's
That's
toned.
horrible. I needed some turn. but
Wow.
I needed that higher and way less turn.
Got distance though. 380 feet away, 370 feet away.
Not much of a fairway. There's just like 3 trees at the end that are like right in the center.
Yeah, I'm gonna whip a flex forehand here.
Try to go left of them and then back.
I think so, yeah.
No.
The only other gap I see is like this tight backhand,
Right.
but that seems terrifying.
You just need to get farther on these shots so that this is a shorter shot, I guess.
Yeah. Flex out. Faster. Go right. Oh, a little kick.
got
Okay.
it. Good kick.
Should be an easy
Not
bogey,
bad. Yep.
which I'll take, I guess.
Yeah. To put this in perspective, there's my shot I threw over the top.
Yeah,
It's
so that's if
a
you throw.
stroke better and 150 feet farther than both of our shots. So
Yeah, I'm liking that option.
I think that's the way to go.
If you can get a perfect tee shot.
Yeah. Well, it might be worth chipping to there. That's still better
True.
than both of our thirds.
True. He found it.
I'm on the path. Best case for that shot.
That's great.
Let's see if I can get out. Oh, it's perfect.
What a shot, Pudge.
That's wild.
That's insane.
You're right here. I see
Yeah.
you.
You can
Quick,
tap
I'll-
out. Yeah, please.
Already over here?
Please get out of my way. That'd be awesome.
I could take a little more time if you want to.
Time's the only resource you can't get more of. Is that true? That's crazy to have a look there and to execute. That easily could have been a lost disc.
There's a divot on the path too. It's pretty funny from where it landed. They also said that they put a flex start out here, which obviously is not the same as the Pro Tour, but it averaged like 6.8. So I think getting a bogey on this hole is not like gonna be super uncommon. So 2 tap-in bogeys, not bad for both of us shanking.
You saved bogey too?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that insane?
Oh yeah, okay, because I thought you were gonna, I didn't think you'd get up and down from that spot.
Right,
so I thought
right.
I'd maybe get a stroke on you, but. Yeah, this hole's insane. It has potential to be insanely good.
I think that now that we have the over-the-top play,
I think it's solid. I think it's
gonna
pretty
be-
solid
it's gonna
now.
be better.
Yeah.
The main issue is just how guarded it is back here, which I mean, there is a fair gap, but it's so hard to get back here to the basket.
Yep.
Very few birdies on this hole for the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see my divot right there. That was right here. So it's kind of a weird shot that's a little off shape, but
Yeah, still tricky.
pretty ideal lie for being,
Could have been there.
could have been.
Could have been anywhere. This is another brand new hole, I believe. Right, hole 13 here.
Yeah.
763 feet. We've got a unique style of hole. You got a straight fairway and then a straight right fairway. So the placement on the distance is like the most important thing on this shot, especially, I mean, also the gap. You have to hit the gap and then have the exact right distance within like 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet maybe.
So every time we have a hole like this,
Yeah.
you always say dog leg, even if it's just like tiny, okay?
Yeah.
And this is like the first one that's like actually a dog leg.
Oh,
You know, and you didn't say dog leg.
it gets to
crazy.
you, right? That's so fun.
That's
so fun.
Wild.
That made my day. That's great.
Bro,
It is.
It is a dog leg. And you say it on holes that are like straight sometimes, and I'm like,
It's like, well, it's kind of a dog leg.
Yeah, it's
Well, it
kinda-
depends on the dog. It depends on the dog. You know, you have so many different variations. But you have to go about 350 feet to get to that angle.
That landing zone.
Yeah, and
you
then
can see that tree right there on the
straight
right is just on the other side of the fairway. So you want to be like just short left of it. Right
I'm gonna
there.
try to spin a beat-in nebula here.
Right, I think this is whatever you can throw dead straight.
Stable. Stable.
Pretty
Oh
solid.
my
Let's see if
gosh.
he's in the spot. Oh yeah,
I love that frisbee.
that's got to be perfect, right?
I wouldn't ask for a better shot, so
Yeah.
I'll take that. I feel blessed. I feel serenity, peace, empowerment.
Peace, love, and granola, as the hippie disc golfer says.
Peace, love, and granola.
Yeah.
All right. Granola does sound pretty good, actually. Maybe I should branch out and eat something else for once.
I'm gonna go aggressive. He already threw the shot. Y'all want to
Right.
see, so I'm gonna try a bow off a little more. See what we can do here.
Yeah.
It's worked really well for me on all the other holes. It was what I wanted too. I just gotta hit the gap. All right, one more.
Tone. There it is. Yes. Not long enough. I don't think.
I think it's
Maybe.
perfect.
Is it perfect? Okay.
I think I like
Just
went
pat
inside
into the
one
gap.
tree, and then it's gonna be like fading into the gap.
Wow. Nice.
But I don't know.
I want to try it too. This might be the play. Because that straight shot, the straight shot's really difficult.
So hard, yeah.
And so if I'm going to throw a super difficult shot, I might as well also
get
throw the
something.
super difficult shot and get a little more out of it.
The only issue with this is that it's gonna be very hard to land it in that tiny little fairway.
Yeah.
Oh, you went low.
Oh, I went around that tree. No, I didn't.
Kick away left. It's tough.
It's so painful, man. I hate hitting trees more than anything in life, I think.
Hilarious. All right, we're gonna try to flex one around there. See if we can hit the fairway.
Ooh, I think it's...
Looked solid, right?
Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Maybe a little bit right, but...
Yeah.
Folks, this is what I'm talking about with that 20-foot landing zone. You have to be probably right here to like... right here
Right.
for it to be like really doable.
Yep.
I'm 3 feet shy of that.
So he's got to throw a much trickier shot now.
350 out.
That's nice not having to look.
So tough. Yeah, the stakes.
This is a really good addition.
Great course to have the stakes at, yeah. Especially in woods too, well, sometimes you can't like get a straight line to the basket anyway
Yeah.
for the rangefinder.
Good range find.
Stakes are really good. Hold left. Can't complain.
Pure a long ways, yep.
Can't
That's a-
complain. I've got a long look. It
easy
shouldn't be a
par.
bogey.
Me, on the other hand, I was right, like you said, and it is not great. Here's my forehand off the tee.
Right.
Pretty ideal. I would take
Yeah.
that spot every time.
Totally. That's the thing was you got rewarded with the extra distance, and now
Now the shot's quite a bit easier.
you have a couple less gaps to hit from where I was at.
Right. Oh, we just got to throw it and hope for the best. Come on, miss the first tree. That's your goal. Did it. Let's go.
Wow. Nice, yeah.
Yeah, that's a putt.
Similar to me.
Oh, come on.
I feel like we're seeing so much of this. Like, as a viewer back home, like, what are they thinking when they just see, like,
Right.
Gooseman in trees between me and the camera and himself?
Dude, the coverage of this event is
It's
going to be
gonna-
tough.
it's
man.
gonna be
People are
so
going to have
tough.
no idea where people are,
Right.
how good their shots are.
Yep.
I was probably 90 feet there.
Nice. Yeah.
Hit my line. Cool, right? About 60 here.
This is one of those baskets that has a tree right next to it, so if you're on the wrong side of the
Ah.
green,
You do
You're
have that
completely
basket
boned?
just in the way.
I do think I can actually just go
inside it?
inside of it, though. Stay right. Oh.
No good. They are pretty greens, though.
Yeah.
I like the little build up of the wood chips and
Yeah.
the like platforms they have. The next one's got a cool one too. Very nice. Good part.
Thanks.
Once again,
Nice.
the aggressive play did not pay off. Got another bogey. But I was happy to get up and down after that tee shot.
The aggressive play could play off, though. That second forehand off the tee was ideal.
Right. I just got to hit the line. We're on hole 14. This is another hole in the course that is the same hole as last year, but for the men, the tee pad is pushed back about 50 feet to make it harder. So rather than just being like a chip, maybe like zone or like an easy raptor, we're back here another 50 feet at 412 feet. I think the main play is going to be going left over this like bush here. Stay there. You can see the circle there, so you basically just need to push straight, maybe fade a little bit to the right, and you should be good. I got it around. Oh, I didn't get around that tree.
Wow. Dude, the depth perception in these woods is tough sometimes.
Yeah, that one got me bad. I need that same shot, but 20 feet lower, flips up a little bit more.
You're thinking Raptor's a good distance here for you, probably, I guess?
For me, last week at Champs Cup, I was throwing it that far.
Yeah. I did the Raptor yesterday here, though, and it was also, I think, good. God, it just seems like a nuke for me. I'm gonna throw a nuke. Down tempoing a little bit.
Right, I was doing that well last week too, so that might be worth doing. That looks pretty ideal. Nice one.
I might have a circle one putt. Just though it's so tough to do out here on this whole course.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah. Maybe it is a little more down tempo. Let me try one more Raptor.
That looks nice too.
Right. I think it might be a little short though. So.
Let's try a backhand.
Right. It's got to be a nebula.
Oh, it got inside of it. Oh, I'm so short. Yeah, I hate that play though.
Why?
In general.
Oh, just
backhand.
in general. I was like, why would you like that more than nebula?
You're right. I just because backhand you have to go right to that tree, and then it just seems like there's stuff in the way.
Yeah.
Whereas the forehand can go in the fairway the whole way.
I agree. That's how the old hole was too.
Yeah.
This one too, it's a little tricky to get into the circle, so it pays to be close off the tee to not have to throw this kind of funky upshot. I want to go just past that tree. Yeah, cool.
Nice one.
Raptor was a little bit short. You're also outside the circle. You might have caught this tree.
Yeah, I could see
Possible.
that. I could see that.
But my nuke is parked, so definitely a good distance for that. So I'll have to remember that for next.
I think your nuke was quite a bit fuller than mine actually, so I might have gotten cleaned to go. Definitely makes me think it's going to be a nuke for me though, not a Raptor, for sure. So.
Oh, what a grab!
There's my company.
Holy cow! Those chains reached out and
there's my sponsor.
Good putt.
We got a birdie. Oh my gosh, we got a birdie today.
That is solid.
Wow.
Another stroke on me too, man. It's not looking good for the good old goose, man.
That's what matters.
That's what I was saying. This is another cool little like green because of it.
Nice putt.
18's got another cool one too. I really do like this.
Yep.
This one would be cool if they would even go like maybe raise the basket up.
Yep.
Bring the tiers down a little bit.
But again, I mean, the way it is, definitely a good addition versus nothing.
Versus nothing.
Dude, another beast of a hole. This back nine gets so tough. 550. Oh, hole 15. 770 feet. We've got a slight dog leg left the whole way.
Look at the difference, guys. That is a straight dog leg. That is a dog leg that's fully like extended its leg. The other one was like a curled. What the dog leg normally looks like. That's crazy you didn't say it on that hole.
Look at this gap. You know what this means? I'm about to blast a nuke in the woods.
No way. You're throwing a nuke here.
Bro, what else am I going to do?
You have to go left, which is tough. So I'm curious to see how he throws this shot. Oh, man, the focus.
Can you zoom in on that? Oh.
Yep.
I think I went left, Goose.
You did go left.
I think I'm like all the way up the hip of that dog's leg right now.
Bro, no way you're aiming inside the tree.
You think I aim on any of these shots, Goose? We're in the woods. Come on.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm going to throw probably the most common play on this hole.
Okay.
I'm going to go onyx around the right side of that tree.
Yeah.
So if I mess this shot up, you know. Yeah. Just kidding. I messed up almost every shot this round. I can't talk. Also inside the tree.
See? You aimed for that too.
Did not.
No, I know.
Actually, my last thought before I threw the shot was, don't hit the first tree on the right. And that's why
makes
I was
sense,
over there.
Yeah.
We were talking, this is a really solid hole, really difficult, tough to get good scores on it. The only thing that would make it better is if this wall of trees on the left continued all the way to that middle tree.
Right.
So you don't have people like me that
Right.
are trying to go around it,
Yeah.
get lucky inside, and rewarded with an amazing shot.
Right.
Nothing you can do about that, obviously.
Yeah.
But it just makes it a little fluky because I just threw a bad shot and I
Same.
got very rewarded for it.
Yeah.
So.
Helps both of us out right now, though. So.
But this is a Northwoods Black style hole right here. This
No,
is
this is sick.
you have to throw a really solid tee shot to have anything.
Yeah.
And it usually results you in a pretty easy par.
Right.
We have to throw another amazing shot to get a birdie. Yeah, I'll take this spot. You can easily get a little bit wonky footing with so many of these roots and holes and trees and stuff. So having something that's, I mean, it's not like ideal, but it's not bad.
Could be walls. Yeah. If it was a foot left, it'd be much
Yeah.
walls.
I think this is the side that's easiest to play for birdie. But if I hit something early, I may bogey. Whatever, I'm gonna throw a cigar. We'll see what happens. Love that shape. If it fades back a touch, man,
Missed
I'll
it
take
all.
that.
Wow, it's gonna be a putt.
Yeah. Speaking of weird footing, this one's not like dead, but it's way harder footing than I had.
Yeah, I can't really do a run up, I don't think.
Yeah.
290 feet. I can throw up this right gap,
The right gap's a guaranteed par, I
but
would
then
say.
there are some trees in the way. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
The left gap is, I think, how you get the birdie.
Well, I don't even know what line to take on this shot now either. We're gonna go
Okay.
up the right side and hopefully get
Fair
lucky.
enough.
Well, that's PR.
That's nice. Good one. I think the wide forehand hyzer could work too.
Soft ringer. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. It's hard to know though if those like trees and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
A chance to catch back up one stroke with this putt. Nice
go.
one. Wow.
Dude,
Good body.
take a birdie on this hole.
That's
Holy
nasty.
cow. Even if I was lucky off the tee.
Woods though.
Yeah, that's woods
That's
for
gonna
you.
happen sometimes.
Good up and down here. This one wasn't
Thanks,
easy.
man. Appreciate it.
Par 3, 335 feet, hole 16. They took out the previous hole, which I was surprised by. It's a beautiful hole, okay? One of the most picturesque on the course, but it's not a good hole. And I'm impressed that they got rid of it. I like props to them for being like, hey, objectively speaking, it's not a good hole. We got to cut it out. So this one's much better, much tighter line to hit. And you have to throw kind of a pushing hyzer. A little bit of headwind. Man, I might go more stable now that I feel that. I'm liking this down tempo nuke. I think I'm gonna try that. See what that does for me. Basically just trying to hit this gap straight, and then you gotta swing way to the right. And your two options, you can go inside this tree on the right or outside of it. Both can get you putts, but both are, you wanna go through the tree. So both are like not ideal options.
Right.
Now that needs to go around it. Did.
Got it.
Man,
Yeah.
that's pretty perfect. That's what I'm trying to do.
Good shot. It's not the most stable nuke, but it's. I don't know. It's what I
Right, an
wanna throw.
interesting
Plus,
one
I'm
on
not
this
throwing
one.
it super full. So
One of the
and
important
high.
things on this shot is there's this first gap, and it's pretty small.
Yeah.
So one thing you can think about is throw a shot that you're good at hitting that first gap with,
Right.
and then you've got to figure out like what angle am I good at hitting that gap with, and then what disc with that angle will then go to the basket.
Right.
So it's kind of like a two-part step of throwing the shot. That's solid.
Swing.
Pushed straight. It's
Swing,
going
swing,
right.
swing, swing, swing.
Looks great.
There's also a sneaky backhand hyzer line, which I think is the absolute worst play because if you throw it a little bit too low, clip something, you might lose your disc.
You're gone.
So people might take it, and I just want anyone who watched this to think about it and maybe take the play if they want to, if they're in the competition. And good luck to you.
Send it.
Yeah.
As long as you're teeing off after me.
Right. Yeah. I don't want the backup.
Don't want the backup. All right, this is down the fairway a little bit. This is the tree we're talking about.
Yeah.
That I was trying to go around
Me too.
and then fade back. I think ideally you go through it.
I think ideally you go through it, but I think it might be better to go inside than around.
Inside,
So I think I might be able to throw Nuke
you end up
OS.
a little bit short, so it might be a play for sure. Right. I'm trying to go around it just because I think the around is a bigger gap.
Yeah. So we're just outside of circle one here. And I could definitely get mine for the right.
Okay.
I definitely threw it straighter than I need to.
I think I hit this basket once last year, throwing the same shot and sawing it off a tiny bit and going on the inside line. So that's definitely the best way to get farther right. That's a nice putt. Clean.
Thanks, man.
Here's another thought. If you went lower,
Yeah.
you get farther right with a skip than you do in the air.
Right.
So there's a chance that if you land right here, like fast disc, stable, you could get the skip all the way to the basket.
Right. Interesting.
Maybe we were too high, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're just kind of hitting and sticking instead of getting
Right, it's like that middle, we might have had that middle height almost. Because if you went really high, you could stall it back and have it walk too. You know, I guess that is one way to make these holes difficult enough for the 2Rs to like make them kind of in between shots, or like not shots that the disc naturally wants to fly.
Right. Oh, it's not far enough. Dang it. I like that putt. Just got to pop.
Nice,
touch,
dude.
Man.
In here, finishing stretch, we've got a 330-foot par 3. The dog leg on the tee sign makes it look pretty straight and extended, but it's actually pretty bent dog leg. You really got to get far right. I'm gonna try to throw a captain's raptor. My straighter raptor yesterday didn't get far enough right, so a little more beef I think is gonna be really nice.
There's also drop off behind the basket. So
True.
if you can kind of get your disc to go over that edge,
right,
you get like a short back up the hill putt.
Right.
Versus if you leave it a little short and left, then you've got the death putt going at it.
Right. This is a very precarious green. It's an elevated basket with a slope.
Yeah.
So it makes it really tough, actually.
So I think trying to park it is probably worth it. I don't know.
That's the Gooseman pro tip. Try to park the holes.
Try to park it. There's some holes to try to park, some holes try not to park.
That is true. God, that was so bad.
Man, if I were you,
get me off camera.
I would have listened to my advice.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I just forgot right away. So you just said it. I was like, oh, my game plan was to hit the false tree all along.
I'm wondering if it's a Venom. Get it low and get a big ground skip.
Could be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do the Raptor first. No, at 330, I'm doing it. Because it's got to be a little sawed off because you got to go short of those trees. Here we go. Did I hit the straight tree? Dang it.
Nice.
That one was about perfect. Okay.
I gotta throw one more to regain a little sanity.
Oh, that's pretty ideal. Yep. A little extra speed.
It's gonna get really far right for me.
Yep. I haven't seen a shot right yet, so we'll see if that works.
Really, I think my first one is all right.
Speaking of which, we got the man himself. I think we need a celebrity shot here.
Oh.
Just to show you why he is the best fantasy pick for this week.
What up, Andrew? You want to whip through?
Andrew Morrow. Do you mind if I film a shot from you? Do it. Yep. It's like a slightly sawed off forehand.
That's a bogey.
It's a little too straight.
Too straight or even?
You caught just a tree that was too straight. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
You know it's a bogey though. Anything within 70 feet.
Yeah.
It's a bogey.
Dude, no wind. We're in the woods. Marweed can't miss putts. It's impossible.
He picked you for his hold my bag pick, so he's really excited for you this week.
I just realized that was a thing. I didn't know we could do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I saw a bunch of pros, so I messaged the guy like, can pros do this?
Yeah. We just can't win more than like $250 or something. Yeah, so you can play for free and just not enter the money side of it, and then it's fun. But bro, I get talking with Andrew, and I just totally forgot about my horrible shot.
Somebody thinks he's better than he is.
My second shot was good. I don't even want to look for this disc, bro.
It's on the path right there. It's not bad to find. Marweed was like, yeah, 60 feet left, something like that. Ezra, on the other hand, he's got some work to do. I'm down 4, bro. I've got to talk shit.
This is tough, actually. If this one little tree wasn't in my way, it'd be like a fairly doable like hyzer forehand, but now it's like a throw from above my like shoulder hyzer forehand. Actually,
guys, check the course maintenance channel, see if that tree's still there when the tournament starts.
all right. Are we good? Probably not.
You're
huh?
good, you're good.
I'm
He didn't
good?
putt.
Okay.
He just picked up. He doesn't need to putt, bro. He knows it's made.
Yes.
Whoa.
Fade. Fade. I am happy with whatever. I'm happy with the bogey if that's what it entails.
Oh, it was right there. There it is.
I'm not asking for much more than that. That was tough.
That's a putt. How does it end up here?
Rose Venom went a little straight, guys. Did not get far
It
enough
went
right
left somehow.
yeah. Forehand
right.
went left.
Too bad I'm just cracked. This putt's made.
Oh my gosh.
Ah,
Pretty good bid.
yeah, I was right height.
I kind of hate that you ran that because I was like, have to run mine. Otherwise, people think that I'm like a coward. But I'm gonna give it my best effort here also.
Oh my. Oh, that was a good run.
Oh,
I mean, never had a chance.
No, I never had a chance, but it was, you know, I'm about that. It's a layup without it being like an actual layup.
It's a layup, but nobody roasts you for it.
Gooseman's stable Raptor, a little long still, but closer. Nuke OS was the best play.
It was the best play.
there.
I think that my Raptor took a weird skip.
Okay.
So I think consistently with that, I just need to get it a touch more right.
Yeah.
But
Tough
I
to
think
do.
that's the right disconnect.
Tough to get right though.
This is perfect though.
I do have a new Captain Raptor in my bag from this year's Tool Series run, the Swirly Z plastic. That's quite a bit more overstable than my other Captain Raptor. And that could be good too.
Right.
Because the Nuke OS can obviously go a little long. But.
So this is the difference between here and De La.
Yeah.
I'm running a death putt. I know it's a death putt. It rolls out to 30 feet.
Yep.
De La, 120,
Yep.
bro. Lost putter. Yikes. Maybe I should have just laid it up.
Another death putt. From 27 feet.
Come on.
Nothing but a downhill fall off behind the basket. The putt's up, and it's in.
There's a nice putt.
Clutches it up. Nice one. Good way to stop bleeding.
All right, quick score update. Going into the last hole, I didn't get any strokes on him. He got one in the last one, so he's got me by 4, I think. So
Something
I think
like
it's
that.
1 down to 3 over.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, something like
Something
that.
like that? Okay.
I think I'm 1 down, but the score should be on the screen, so hopefully Eli does a good job of keeping track. Sorry, man. We are not. Unless we are. Maybe we're spot on. That's all.
Yeah, I doubt it. Hole 18. I think this is a really solid finishing hole. And
Nice.
honestly, I like those last 2 holes just because I like the little chip forehands.
Right.
It's not the best finishing stretch, but I think it's good for my game, which I'm happy about.
Biased. At least you're aware of the bias.
Yeah,
I like
right,
that.
right, for sure. 18, really solid hole here, 700-foot par 4. Basically, it's a dog leg left. Depending on how the dog's leg bends. All right, the shot that you want to throw is a backhand that goes straight for about 250 feet and then fades a little bit to the right. You don't want it to like turn right because you do kind of want it to fade out at the end,
Right.
but that's kind of the shape you're looking for. Fade somewhere into those trees you can see and throw a straight shot to the basket that's off to the left. If you go too far to the right, you can find out of bounds. So if you throw a nuke and just get a hold of it, can go OB, and then anything to the left is bad. You go kind of flippy onyx, try to throw it nice and flat, let it drift a touch. And it fades a little bit, ideal. Well, that's
Well done.
pushing back there. That could be closely out of bounds.
Is that pushing the OB? Okay,
We'll
well,
see.
I'm gonna
I
throw.
don't know, it just looked like it maybe. Fine.
I'm gonna throw a big Z nuke.
Fair enough.
As well.
It's also so satisfying if you can just pure one through that center gap.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the way to get the most distance, I guess. But it's just such a small.
Such a tough shot. Yeah.
Fade.
Ooh, that
Well, it
faded
went
really
left.
quick.
Faded really hard. Yeah.
Wow.
That actually would be a really useful shot on some of these holes to
Late
get that.
stability.
Let me blast the nuke up though, just for the sake of it.
Not in bad shape though. I like that. It may be a touch overturned, but other than that, it was really solid. Here's the nuke. Nukes, baby. That is blistered. Come on, zoom. And that went right over the OB wall.
I love that we know that that's what happens now.
It might be OB too, but
Oh.
yours was
no.
aired over it.
I would hate to get more strokes on you on the
Oh
last
my
hole.
God.
I'm greedy, okay? I'm sorry.
Hey man, I'll take that.
Safe is safe.
Safe is safe.
The nuke.
I don't think I can pure it
the
any
nuke is
better
not
than
safe.
that. So like,
Right,
it might be the shot.
yeah.
Still a weird upshot from here. Anywhere in here, it's kind of funky. Just gonna throw a hyzer and hope for the best. I think I'm a little left, but should be a circle 1 putt.
This is really nice, yeah. It's just that really overstable finish that really helped out.
Yeah.
I think I was-
Which tree was that?
I don't know. I don't think, I think this could have gone OB. I think.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
You're too right.
It's possible, yeah, right. It's possible that it's a Raptor. But I like the shape though. I like the shape that I had because I want to like hit the gap like that. So I might try a straight Raptor tomorrow.
Right, or maybe
this
just more
afternoon.
stable onyx too. I
Right.
could see that working just because it'll be left, and
Right.
anything left gets you more safe.
Yeah. Stop ring off.
Oh baby, what a shot!
I
He's gotta
picked
run
Yuli
it.
this week for my picks, so it's like
Oh.
I gotta, you know,
So you gotta be throwing
gotta pay
punishers and-
homage. Actually, Punisher would be a good disc on this hole. You say Punisher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very solid shot. Another fun little basket.
Dude, they do a good job with some of these to make them just a little interesting.
Make them a little more interesting. Yeah, I like it. Nuke got way up there, but it is a good 50 feet out of bounds. I don't think it's actually like 700 feet. I think it's only 700 as the hole plays rather than actual distance. I wish that was me. Instead, I'm in the bush.
Oh!
Such
That was
a
a good
good
bid.
putt. Getting the little flick, that little bit of extra spin.
Yep.
Feels like makeable to make those,
Mhm.
rather than before it was like impossible.
That's how I feel this year too, man. It's
Right.
like to be able to get that little extra out of the hand, the fingertips, and just kind of you
Yep.
can start making some stuff from some weird lies, just so you can get the distance.
A little bit of what I was trying last week. Went to De La and was just like, hey, just work on getting a little more spin on your putts. It's been feeling pretty good. I think it's been looking decent today too.
Yeah.
Made most of my circle ones.
Yeah.
Had some good runs, so I'm happy with that. Ezra, good job. Giving me the smoke again.
Thanks, man.
So
I appreciate it, man. We're back in the woods, baby.
yeah. Right where you like to be.
Right, well, we like we're woods guys. some weeks.
Overall, this course.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I was going into this tournament being like, hey, there's 9 holes that
Yeah.
I think are bad, need to be changed. And I think that they got rid of 2 of them,
Mhm.
replaced them with 2 holes that I like.
Okay.
Okay. They also changed maybe 6 or 7 of the other ones
Yeah.
to just add a little more distance, different things to it.
Yep.
Overall, I think they solved most of the issues I had with the course.
Right.
Maybe very small things.
Yep.
So, I mean, like they could always be a little bit better
Of course.
than what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But very impressed.
Yep.
I was nervous coming to this course because of what I played last year,
Yeah.
and it's significantly better than last year.
They did a good job. This is a tournament that I came to, and I was like, I texted Goose, and I was like, hey man, this course is rough. Should we just skip the practice round course preview and just do like a doubles or something instead? Because like, it's probably gonna be pretty negative, but you know what? It ended up being pretty good. I'm glad we did the course preview because I think,
Yeah.
you know, it's a new course on tour, so hopefully you guys enjoyed getting a look at it. And yeah, definitely a lot better than I expected. I mean, it's a
Right.
it's a really solid woods course.
I
And it's
think-
gonna they do a lot of work out here. It's just gonna keep getting better too. which is
Exactly. Like
really
WR
nice.
Jackson's, or sorry, Northwoods Black's great example
Right.
of it just took years
Yeah,
of
took a
work
couple years.
to make it what it is right now. And
Right.
it's super solid right now. This one, you know, some of these holes are getting there. They're getting
Yep.
to that top tier aspect.
Yeah.
And they just need a little bit more time to work in and a little bit more work done. But I'm happy. It should be a fun weekend.
Should be a fun week.
And make sure to like and subscribe on both of our channels. That really helps us out. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.
Heck yeah. Guys, we got the man himself. Go ahead. Paul Macbeth. In my hold my bag picks. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot.
Oh
Ah!
man, I was nervous there for a second. I thought I was dead.
That man might win this tournament and get me all the points for hold my bag.
Bro, if he gets breaks like that, man, hits the tree, drops him down forward, 40-footer, pretty ideal.
He's a good pick.
He's a good pick. I think that him versus Ezra. Yeah, get that out of here. That's why you shouldn't pick him.
Yeah, he can't even get past the goose man.
Yeah, can't get past me. Just have me play some defense.